हेलो एंड वेलकम टू IGCSE सुदर्शन स्टूडियो। आप सबका स्वागत है इस छोटे से स्टूडियो में जहां पर हम आने वाले एग्ज़ाम्स की तैयारी भी करते हैं। फेब मार्च सीरीज़ की गेस्ट पेपर जो हमने किया था वो भी सटीक बैठा ATP के लिए। मई जून सीरीज़ के लिए हम अभी से प्रैक्टिस शुरू करने वाले हैं, सो वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट फॉर द मई जून सीरीज़ ऑल्सो। अलॉन्ग विद दैट वी आर गोइंग टू सॉल्व some past papers on this studio. Along with this, Cambridge articles, news, updates, everything, even career guidance for students is also under this platform. So stay tuned, and if you are new to the studio, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell button. So without further ado, let's start for our paper today. So this is the paper um, 0610/32 theory paper core October November 2025. So this is the latest paper here. Okay, and the paper duration is for 1 hour 15 minutes. And please remember to write, if you are from South Asia, if you're watching this video from the South Asia, please use only dark blue pen, and if you're drawing anything using the graph, use only HB pencil. Okay, don't forget to write your name, center number, and candidate number in the above box. Along with this, write your answers to each question in the space provided. Do not use any kind of correction fluid or write anywhere on the barcode. You can use the calculator for core, extended, ATP, so you can use the calculator, and but in the end please check the appropriate unit, conversion also, and even you have mentioned the unit. Okay, because you may lose 1 mark there. So the total marks for this paper is 80 marks, and after every question in the bracket they have shown the marks here, right? Numbers of marks. So please check the document. You have 20 pages including the blank page here. So let's move to the first question. So what is the first question? Figure 1.1 shows the skeletons of 5 organisms. So something related to bird. This is a fish, a frog, maybe a reptile, and what is it, a dog or something like that. Okay, so fine, this identification they did not ask, but check out here, shows the skeleton of 5 organisms. Fine, name the state the name of the kingdom to which the organisms in figure 1.1 belong. Now they can ask any question related to this, but remember, core students, you have to remember there are 5 kingdoms, right? And if you don't remember, please remember this acronym. This is very easy. And what's the acronym? Male, or you can say men. Fine, men protesting for protecting animals. This is the acronym for remembering the 5 kingdom. The M stands for Monera, P stands for Protista. Okay, F stands for fungi or fungus, fungi. Here P stands for now here plantae, or you say plants, and animalia. Okay, so these are the 5 kingdom, and you can remember the acronym men protesting for protecting animals. Fine, so this is what it is. Now it is easy. Now when you have this 5 kingdoms on your fingertips, now you can name the kingdom to which this organism belongs to. Of course, they all belong to the kingdom called as animalia, or you can write even animal also. Both are accepted. Next, the figure in 1.1 can be classified into a group because they have a common feature which is visible in the diagram. So what is the common feature for all these animals here? And we know the common feature for them is vertebrates, right? Vertebrates, because if you see here, animals are the vertebrates category. We have invertebrates also. Rest all this do not have any kind of skeleton system, or we say that backbone, right? Vertebrate. Next, state one feature visible in 1.1 figure that identifies organism D as a fish. Oh, so how can we say that this organism is belong to the fish category? Why? So something which is visible in fish here. First and very important, you can see, or these are fins. Okay, in fish you see this fins. Second one is, I think, this part. If it is visible to you in the image, very good. Otherwise you can download the paper from the past paper website and then you can check out this, and these are gills. Fine. So these two important features we can is visible in the diagram, so we will mention one feature here and we can mention here gills, or you can write it as plate. Fine. So we are done with this 3 marks, and absolutely correct. Okay, moving to the next one. Fourth bit, organism E is a mammal. Fine. What is organism E? E is a mammal. Okay, so mammal. Fine. Two features of mammals that are found, right? Two features that are found in most mammals. So what are the two features? One is they have mammary gland. So remember this, mammals, they have mammary, that's mammary gland, that's why they are called as mammal, right? Mammary glands helps in giving or providing milk to the young ones. Second one, all the mammals have external ear called as pinna. Okay, these are basically external ears. So 2 marks you got it here. Fine. Even mammals have sweat gland or different types of teeth or diaphragm or 4-chamber heart. That is also unique here. So if you want to mention 4-chamber heart, please do mention. Otherwise, we can move to the next one. Okay. State the name of the structure labeled P in figure 1.1. So what is that structure it is showing? State the name of the structure labeled P. Fine. What is the P here in reptiles? So what is that? It's a rib, right? So very easy one. So for core students, paper will be very easy. Don't worry about Feb March series, what you will have, what kind of questions they will ask. If you want to know about this, I have already dedicated a video on blueprint of biology Feb series. So you can check out the blueprint, check out the lessons which you need to learn for the last moment, and happily you can write the exam. So okay, state the name of the structure. It is ribs. The scientific name for organism A in figure 1.1 is Fascinus colchicus. Okay, fine. And state the species name here and the species name. By the way, what is this organism which is the okay, I can't identify it, but okay. Fascinicus is a genus. We know that the capital letter, first letter genus stands, the other one is for species. Okay, binomial nomenclature. State the species of an organism. So it is a colchicus. Okay, this is the species name. Okay, now let's say moving to the next question. Describe what is meant by the term species. Definitely they will ask you the question on species, tissues, cells. So be prepared for these kind of definitions here. Species are nothing but, okay, 1 second, right, group of organisms that can reproduce. A group of organisms that can reproduce is basically called as species. Okay, and reproduce, that can reproduce, but there is a one catch here. What is that? Offspring should be fertile. So that is what the species is. Group of organisms that can reproduce and have fertile organisms or fertile offspring. Okay, so this is what the definition of species is. Species says that they are the group of organisms which are similar in type and they can reproduce and produce a fertile organism. If it is infertile organism, then they are not considered as a species. Okay, so we have covered 9 marks question here and bit easy it was. So please remember the acronym for kingdom. 5 kingdom. What is that 5 kingdom? Men's protesting for what? Animals. Okay, so we got the first one for the acronym. Fine. Let's move to the next question now. And what's the next question? There you go. Figure 2.1 shows a red blood cells in 3 different concentration of salt solution. Okay, this is related to the chapter osmosis, movement in and out of the cell. Now, salt solution A, B and C. Using the information in figure 2.1, state the letter of the salt solution that has a concentration similar to blood plasma. Now see, these are RBCs, right? Red blood cell, or also called as erythrocytes. Now if you check this is somewhat disfigured and this is RBC has burst here. This one is similar to the structure that we see in our textbook also, right? Easy. Now, so what will be your answer? Of course it will be B. But now explanation on this. See, 1 marks you already got for this. Now explanation should also match with that, then only you will get full 2 marks. Otherwise you just write B and your explanation is wrong. Even you will not get marks for this. They won't award you any marks for just selecting the alphabet here. Now, what do you explain here? It's an isotonic solution. Okay, in isotonic. See, in isotonic solution, RBC structure remain same. That is, they don't burst or shrink. That's it. That's what your 1 mark plus 1 gives you 2 marks. So it is isotonic. Then you have, now let me know which one is hypertonic solution and which one is hypotonic solution. Right? Just let me know. A, B is isotonic, so this is done. Now either A or C should be under hypo or hyper. So just let me know about this in the comment box. Fine. Okay. Now using the information in figure 2.1, list the salt solutions A, B and C in order of increasing salt concentration. Increasing salt concentration, the highest must be in, guess what? Okay, highest something in what? Remember, if the salt concentration is very high, the cells will shrink. For example, when you sprinkle some salt over some fruits or over some vegetables or salad, soon after few hours you will see that the vegetable or fruits are releasing water and slowly they get dry. They shrink, basically the cell shrinks. So a highest concentration of salt solution should always show the shrinkage of the cell. So we got A, which one? See, as you can see in the figure here, A is shrinked here, right? Now lowest one is C. So lowest concentration of salt, highest concentration of salt, and leftover is the B, isotonic. Okay, a normal stable kind of salt. So the answer is CbA. Now, state the name of two substances other than blood cell that are transported in blood plasma. Okay, in blood plasma, what else are being transported? First one, nutrients. Second one, you can write water, or you can mention hormones, you can mention urea, you can mention ions. It's all up to you. But please remember, don't mention more than two, because first two only are considered. Writing something extra and all this thing is only wasting your time. Okay, fine. Let's go to the next one. Plant tissues can be used to investigate osmosis. Fine, very good. Describe the appearance of a plant cell after being placed in a distilled water for 1 hour. Now, what is a distilled water? Distilled water is a water which do not contain any impurities. So, no impurities or no ions here. So, basically, they don't have anything of pure water. And 1 hour the plant cell is inside it. So, what will happen now? Okay, so the first thing is plant cell will appear swollen. Okay, now what happens after they become large? Then what? There is no gap between the cell membrane and the cell wall, and the vacuole is completely full. Okay, so the plant cell appears swollen here or become large due to increase in the size, due to increase in the size of vacuole. This makes, okay, or this makes, or you can write this creates no space between cell wall and cell membrane. So you get 2 marks for one is identification what is happening and how does it appear. So there is no space between the cell wall and the plasma membrane or cell membrane. Okay, that's your 2 marks here, one for swollen and one for no space or the size of vacuole increases. D1. 2.1 table contains statement about movement of substance. Fine. Place ticks in the row to indicate if the statement is true for diffusion or osmosis or both. Happens in all living cells. Of course, all living cells will show diffusion of gases, even osmosis. Particles move randomly. So if it is randomly, it is also correct. Next one is always involve a partially permeable membrane. Diffusion do not involve this partial permeable membrane, but yes, for osmosis you require. Ions move down a concentration gradient. Ions move down a concentration gradient. So we will have for diffusion, not for osmosis. They are talking about ions here, so we will move with diffusion. Osmosis, no, it's for water component, right? Okay, next one. State the name of the type of movement of particle that uses energy. Okay, if something is using energy, that is moving from low concentration to high concentration, and this is for respiration. So low concentration to high concentration movement using energy is active transport. You got it. Okay, fine. So we got first question 9 marks, second question 12 marks. Moving to the next one here. Okay, so before we move, just check out this question here. What is it about? Figure 3.1, what is it showing? It shows a part of a tree that is infected with a pathogen. Fine. So which chapter it should be? First, actually, you should know, identify to which chapter this question belongs to. And it will be very easy when you identify such things. So we have uninfected, fine. This is a completely a complete, here you will see here a healthy plant or a healthy leaf, and this one you can see an infected leaf, fine. Okay, what do we have here? Suggest two processes that cannot occur in the infected leaf that can occur in the uninfected leaf. Okay, a little bit understanding of this question here. What are they asking? Suggest two processes that cannot occur in the healthy leaf, fine, but that can occur in the uninfected leaf in 3.1. That cannot occur in the infected leaf. Okay, fine. That cannot occur in the infected leaf, that can occur in the uninfected leaf. A question which is a little bit twist in this. What is it? Okay, let me understand once again. Suggest two processes that cannot occur in infected leaf. So something which cannot, two process which cannot occur in the infected leaf, that can occur in the uninfected. So something which can occur in this but cannot, but can occur in this. Okay, cannot occur in this one. This is can not. Sometimes can occur. So what cannot occur in this one? Infected leaf, there is nothing like gas exchange, fine. Storage of starch, they can't act as a source, fine. Sink also, and even the growth, right? This two are enough, or you want something else also? See, infected, it is photosynthesis cannot occur, gas exchange cannot occur. Even when they are not able to do photosynthesis, no transpiration, but can occur in the uninfected. So you sometimes you need to read questions carefully. Okay, sometimes they do confuse you. So two processes that cannot occur. First one is growth in infected leaf can't occur, and second one is, you can write respiration or you can write photosynthesis, both are okay. Respiration can't occur in infected leaf. Okay, next one, state the name of two types of pathogens. What are the two types of pathogen? Okay, we know the pathogens, right, from chapter 2. Two types of pathogen, or there is a bacterial attack, there is virus, and even fungi. So you can just finish here. A bacterial infection can be there, a fungal infection can be there to the plant, or even a viral. So they are asking you two, so just mention two pathogens. Okay, next, suggest two ways that pathogens are transmitted between trees. Just give me a moment and go through this question properly. Okay, so here we have suggest two ways that pathogens are transmitted between trees. How are these pathogen can be transferred? The pathogens can be transferred via air. So just mention here, pathogen can be transmitted via air, and what will be the second one then? We have roots, we have branches, we have wind, we have water, pollination process. So these are the two ways. Contact, non-contact, you can mention any. Pathogen can be transmitted via air and via water. Okay, that's it. 2 points. Pathogens are one cause of deforestation, and describe other cause of deforestation. So how many causes you want? You need 3. Okay, so first one is for urbanization. For urbanization, people do deforestation. Fine, one is for this one. Second point will be for mining purpose. I'm just connecting the environmental management topic also, because here they do connect the chapter between these two syllabus, environmental management and deforestation, biology. Okay, so one is for mining purpose. Okay, for mining, or fine, for mining, people destroy the natural habitat. And clear the forest. So basically that's a deforestation here. And the last one will be for growing crops, agriculture. Okay, to survive or feed the population, agriculture for agricultural land, deforestation is done. Fine. So this is what we have for survival, and to feed the population also we require agricultural land, and for that we need deforestation. So one is for urbanization, second one is for mining, and third one is for agriculture purpose. There are some other changes also, like for global warming we do for harvesting, we do for what is called livestock productions. Okay, fine. Moving to next, what is it? Figure 3.2 shows the area of a rainforest that was removed between 2004 and 2022 in one country. Okay, x-axis shows the year, y-axis will show here the area of rainforest removed in one country. So this is our y-axis, this is our x-axis. Shows area of rainforest that was removed between this year 2004 to 2022. Okay, so 2004 you can see the largest rainforest was removed, but as year increases, I think the deforestation has also decreased a bit. So describe the data shown in figure 3.2, and this is for 3 marks. Now please remember, whenever they ask you such type of graphical based question, no, always use the data to support your answer. Data, if you give, actually you get very good marks. Okay, even the examiner thinks that yet you have applied your knowledge, you have applied your skills and analysis of the graph you have done, and you have represented the answer in a very well manner. Okay, so what is data here? How do you will answer first? Area removed was first decreases, as you can see, and then increase. Don't do anything on the graph. Okay, I'm just giving you the answer here. First, deforestation or has decreased and then increased. Fine. Next one, the greatest area was removed in 2004 and the smallest one is in 2013. Fine, this is one. So let's put the data first and then we will start the answer. So first point is, in 2004 the largest clearance of rain forest is observed. Okay, whereas in 2013 Okay, in 2013 we observe the lowest clearance of rain forest. About how much? It's like 5,000 kilometer square. Okay, that was the observation here. Okay, so this is what else we have seen. So next one is, first we have given two data. Check out, the data is here, data is here. Now give the trend. This is how you complete the answer of a graphical based question. Two data for supporting, in the final one should be the trend. So what is there? The graph from 2004 to 2013 is decreasing, and after that we observe rise in clearance of rainforest. That's it. So there is an increase, first there is a decrease, and after that it is increasing. Fine. So that's how you mention. So remember, 2 marks is 3 marks for your 2 marks is for the data, and the third one is for the trend. Okay. Now describe what is meant by term biodiversity. What is the number biodiversity means? Biodiversity means number of different species. Okay, in a particular area there are various species living. This is basically called biodiversity. Okay, bio means living, diversity means variation. So number of same species or different. Okay, so number of different species living in a same area is basically a biodiversity. So 1 marks you get for the different kind of species, and then same area. Fine. Moving to the next one. Describe undesirable effects of deforestation other than reducing biodiversity. So in your answer, this term you should avoid. Reducing biodiversity. Describe undesirable effects of deforestation. So first one is habitat loss. Habitat loss of organisms. Okay, deforestation. Second one, what will be the second point here? Food. Okay, if deforestation is there will be a disruption of the food chain. Due to deforestation, disruption of food chain. Okay, see this, how the link, habitat loss is there, food chain is there, and if the food chain is there, then what happens? Imagine the soil becomes loose, right? Deforestation. Due to deforestation, soil holding capacity is low, so soil will become very loose. Okay, and flood may occur during the rainy season. So we are not explaining the full thing here. Deforestation, habitat loss, disruption of the food chain, and the soil holding capacity becomes very low, due to which flood may occur during rainy season. Okay, flood may occur. That's what. Okay, so we'll stop here, and then we will move to the next question in the next video. But if you are new to the channel, please do like, subscribe, and please hit the bell button so that you will get the notification once we are uploading the videos for IGCSE papers. Okay, so till then, take a very good care of yourself, your family, and please remember, for every question there is a QR code in the end of the paper, but at this moment I don't have. You can support the channel, and you can support those people who are far in the village, do not have a privilege like you in studying some international schools. So do support them by donating a small amount of money towards their education and towards their livelihood. Take a very good care. Until then, bye.